Assalamu alaikum. This is Abdisalam Ikhwani, the English teacher. I hope everyone is happy. Good morning. Today we'll be studying about the phonetic symbols. I think a lot of you are now asking, what is a phonetic symbol? And what is an APA chart? International Phonetic Association. I think some of you, today's lesson is about pronunciation. It's all about pronunciation. Before we start, what's an APA and what's a phonetic symbol? Let us take quick examples about what I'm going to teach you today. I think some of you pronounce the word, this word. How do you pronounce this word? I think a lot of you say like book, which is incorrect. You don't have to say like book. You better say book, because the pronunciation, a lot of Somali teachers used to teach you about the pronunciation, and they used to write the word in Somali. Back in the old days, you remember, they used to write book like that, which is completely incorrect. So how would you pronounce? Simply, if you want to know the proper pronunciation of the words, you must know what we call the IPA. The IPA is a system for representing phonetic sound with symbols. Take, for example, some of you are now using dictionary. Let me take the dictionary known as, it is a very interesting and very valuable dictionary. It's an online dictionary. It's known as dictionary.cambridge.org. This dictionary will help you learn the pronunciation of the IPA pronunciation description. So we will divide this pronunciation chart into three. Number one, the vowels. The vowels. Number two, the consonants. The consonants. Number three, the diphthongs. The diphthongs. The diphthongs. The diphthongs we will learn, inshallah, the next classes. But today we will master the vowels and the consonants. When I'm saying the vowels and consonants, some of you think that I mean the vowels and consonants of the ABC, the English alphabets. ABC has how many vowels? It used to have 5 vowels and 21 consonants. But today it's different. We will have, see how many vowels here? Let's count. 8 vowels, 12 vowels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 vowels. And we will also study another 24 consonants. So let's take a look. The pronunciation sound of these vowels. Okay, you see, this word sheep has a long vowel. So if you want to write the proper pronunciation of this word, the dictionaries would not give you like this, because certain days of your life, certain teachers, they used to give you wrong pronunciation description. This won't work. If a teacher asks you, write the pronunciation of the word bird, let's take a look at this one, bird. Bird. I think some of you pronounce this word like breed or bread. It is not. It has to be bird. When you are writing the word bird, maybe in Somali you write like this, but this is not correct. The proper pronunciation in dictionaries would be like this, bird. See? Bird. So if you don't know these symbols, if you don't know that symbols, in dictionaries, you would not understand the pronunciation of the words. So the lesson is all about understanding these symbols. Okay, let's take a look at this one now. E, E, U, E, U. Like sheep, ship. Good. Some say like good. No, say good. And shoot. See? Oh, this one, bird. Let's take a look. This one. See? See? Sheep. This one is sheep, E. This has to be the E. And this one, E. So the sound is like E. And this one, Good. So if a teacher asks you, write the pronunciation of the word good, all you have to say is this. Look, you have to write good like this. G and then and then D. Good. But some of you may write the pronunciation like ooh in Somali, which is not correct. So good, and this one is shoot. Let's take a list. Shoot. So if a teacher asks you, write the pronunciation of the word shoot, you don't have to write shut like that, like the way it's now, because in dictionaries they don't use. They use like shh, and then let me write the black color. Let me write the black color, please. Shh, and then shoot. This is the way you write shoot. So one more time, we will see. E, oo, but if a teacher asks you write the word but in English, because the dictionaries, they don't use Somali description, they use IPA chart, what they call it the phonetic symbols. So when I'm going to write, for example, the pronunciation of this word, all I have to do is this. But never changed. It becomes like that. But some dictionaries, they change that E into like this. Like that. They change it into like that. So instead of writing this E, they write like this in some dictionaries. Alright? So the pronunciation of the word but can be like but. Okay. I wanna challenge you. If I ask you write the pronunciation of the word teacher, how would you write? Because the ER has the sound like this, like that. So if a teacher asks you write the pronunciation of the word teacher, you have to write T and then E and then Ch. How do you write when CH has the sound of J? You wrote like T and then Sh, which makes it like J. So you say like teacher. And the ER sound, which is like makes like this E. Alright? So the proper pronunciation of the word teacher has to be like this. So the symbols we are going to master is this one. Right? When you understand this one, you will understand the proper pronunciation of the words. And if you understand the IPA chart, you will also understand the correct pronunciation of the English language. So let's take a look the next ones. Teacher. So the ER makes the sound like this, And bird, this one is bird. For example, if a teacher asks you, write the pronunciation of the word bird like I said earlier, you have to say b, and then d, bird. But some of you may write the word like bad in Somali, which is incorrect. I have seen a lot of you using this word. Bad. No. Use this one and say bird. Because the pronunciation, you have to master and understand the symbols. When you understand the symbols, you will also understand the proper way to write the pronunciation. Let's take a look at this one. Cat. So this one is different. Cat. See? Cat. So if a teacher asks you to write the pronunciation of the word cat, you have to say ka makes like ka. And then becomes like this one, and then ta, cat. See, there is a difference between this and this If the U makes the sound of it becomes like this, the down V, right? But if look, this one has the sound of and this one has the sound of These are different. This word makes by what? By U. But if U makes the sound of you make like this. So if I'm going to write the pronunciation of up, I will write like that, up. If I'm asked to write the pronunciation of I'll write. Take an example of the word becomes like this. Ah. So if a teacher asks you write the pronunciation of the word fa, you say like fa. See, sometimes we write like that. The word ah becomes like this, and sometimes you write like the way it is now. Fa. You don't fa, fa, fa. Some dictionaries, they don't write the R sound. So it depends on which accent you want. Are you using British accents or American accent? It depends like that. So fa, fa. You say like fa. Say ah. So I have e, u, e, o. Let's take a look at this one. O right now. O, bird. And then do. If a teacher asks me write the pronunciation of the word do, I would write like this. Do. Do. Not like in Somali. Dor. No. This is incorrect. You say like do. And finally, cat, up, fa, and on. On we write like that. The D on their side. O. O. And so if a teacher asks you write the pronunciation of on, you write this one, on. Okay, then we will move to consonants. We will stop here in vowels, and then we will move to consonants. As I said earlier, we will come to consonants. I told you in the first section that this pronunciation are divided into three. 1, 2, 3. The vowel pronunciation, the vowels, the consonants, and the diphthongs. So, inshallah, we will master the diphthongs the next class. But today we are going to master the vowels and the consonants. We have studied the vowels and now we will move to consonants. Let's take a look at this one. B. You see, a lot of you pronounce the word like P, like P. This never changes. So if a teacher asks you write the pronunciation of the word, for example, people. Let's say, let me say P, like this one, P. Simply you write the word P like this. P never changes, but this sound E was there. I taught you like E and E, E and E, U and So if a teacher asks you write the pronunciation of the word P, all you have to say is like P and then E, P. No like Somali, P. No, it never works, right? So you have to understand this symbol is very important when it comes to pronunciation. No dictionary writes the pronunciation like Somali, like this, P. No dictionary ever writes like this. So when you master that the E sound becomes E, and I is become, and U is here, and U is here, right? Like I said in the first session, good. Some students, or I should say most of the students, they mispronounce the word good, which is good, not good. So the sound of this has to be like G, and then U. The G has to be like this, and then da, good. But some of you say like good, which is incorrect, right? When you understand this symbols, then you will learn and understand the proper pronunciation. So let me quickly read. P never changes. P like pa and P, P and P, P and P, P and P, P pot. T, T, T never changes. D never changes. Dog. This one changes. Ja. That CH becomes like T and Sha. Ja. It becomes like that. Ja. So if, for example, a teacher asks you write the word cheese. See, the word CH makes the sound like ja. So if I ask you, not that, if I ask you write the proper pronunciation of this word, you have to remember that CH becomes like this. Ta and then sha. G and then E. and then sa, cheese. Cha, e, cheese. So this one changed. It becomes like T and sha. This one also changed. If I ask you write June, that word ja becomes like this one. Ja, J becomes like D and this one, June. So if a teacher asks you write the pronunciation of June, you write like that, June. Okay, ja, na, June. Ja, na, June. Let me write this one, ka, see, ka. So the word C has two sounds. If I write rice, it becomes the sound like sa. But when I write car, the C becomes like ka. So the C has two sounds. If a teacher asks you write the word ka, you write ka like this. K and then a and then ra, ka. See? But if I tell you write the word sa, for example, Santa, you use a Z like sa, right? Like S. And this one, G never changed. G is the same. F never changed. Fly F. V never changed. But this one changed. A lot of students confuse this. Okay? A lot of students confuse this. Think. See? Think. This word, the O that has a line in the center becomes the sound like think. Think. Right? If I ask you write the pronunciation of the word sa, you write like this, sa. Okay? And if I ask you write the word that, you write that like this. There is a difference between this one, think, because that one changed this one, sa, think. And this word, this, changes that word, this, this. There are two sounds of th. One it makes like that, and the other it makes like sa. Okay, let me complete. And S, C never changes. Zu never changes. S, no, sha becomes like sh. Sha becomes this one, sh. And television, that sha also becomes television. Television, see? Television. That sha becomes this one, sha. And let me quickly, ma never, M never changes. It becomes ma, man. N never changes, na. Sing, when N is in the center, it has a little, you know, see, there's little stuff. H never changes, had. L never changes, love. R is the same, red. W is the same, wet. J becomes yeah. See one, if I ask you write yes, you simply say yes like this. Either you can write yes like this, but in some dictionaries, they write the word like that. So they write yes like this. Yes, like that. Okay, that will be the end of our class today. It was a little bit quick due to the time pressure. I hope inshallah the next classes we will divide into two. When we master this section, then we will move the next section. This is Abdisalam Ikhwani saying everyone, Assalamu alaikum.